Successful entrepreneurs have the confidence to make decisions in a timely way and keep moving forward. That's what entrepreneurs do. And they just adjust as they go. The second thing is that some people are very entrepreneurial but should not be franchisees. And this is what I call the difference between creative entrepreneurs versus executive entrepreneurs. If you look at the art of business ownership, to me, the art of business ownership is the ability to consistently make timely, confident decisions with incomplete information.
What are the signs that you see that either pop up as red flags or yellow flags, or that, hey, maybe either now's not the right time for you, or like just maybe franchising in general is just not a good fit for you?
There are a lot of potential red flags, but the early ones are structural red flags, right? They're not financially liquid. They're not resilient. They don't have financial resiliency. If anything goes wrong, they run out of money and they can't pay their rent, right? These kind of structural issues. Sometimes people just are like, I've got this big bonus coming in 2 years. I don't want to do anything until that bonus comes. Okay, great. Let's hold off for 2 years, right? Um, so there's a lot of structural reasons early on that are pretty easy to identify, right? Um, the second thing is that some people are very entrepreneurial but should not be franchisees. And this is what I call the difference between creative entrepreneurs versus executive entrepreneurs. Some people are very creative in nature. My father was that. My father was a creative entrepreneur. You can tell creative entrepreneurs because often their name's above the door, right? Joe's Pizza. And you walk in there and Joe's there, right? These people really, they gain total satisfaction, not by, they don't need to make the most amount of money. They like their name above the door and knowing the buck stops with them and they can make every decision themselves. So if franchising is about following somebody else's system, right? If that's the value proposition, risk reduction is driven by following a proven system. A lot of these people don't want to follow proven systems. They want to do it themselves. Nothing wrong with that. But they will be unhappy in a franchise system. And so as we're going through the process, if I see that they just aren't able to follow even my system, they got to do it their own way, we'll have a conversation about that. Because I don't want them to get into a franchise. Franchisor tells them something and they're like, yeah, I'm doing my own way, right? It's not going to make them happy. It's not going to make the franchisor happy. You might as well not go down that path. The last part of it is really after somebody has done the due diligence. And this is a Rick saying, okay? I don't need this. This is my belief system. All right. If you look at the art of business ownership, to me, the art of business ownership is the ability to consistently make timely, confident decisions with incomplete information. That's what business owners do every single day, right? So hiring this new person, are they going to work out? Don't know. Hire them. Let's try, right? New marketing program, is it going to work? Don't know. Let's try it and adjust as we go. Successful entrepreneurs have the confidence to make decisions in a timely way and keep moving forward. That's what entrepreneurs do. And they just adjust as they go. The last piece I see, which is a kind of something I talk to people early in the process, and then we review it after they've done all their due diligence. If I find people are asking more and more questions that are less and less relevant, if they're not sleeping well at night, if they're uncomfortable making a decision, these types of things are red flags to me, because even if they make the decision to become a business owner, every time they have to make a decision every day they're put forward, they're going to have trouble making those decisions. And I see this often coming from people who come from industries where exactness is important. So if the person designs bridges, for an example, you can't get it wrong. If you get it wrong, it falls down. It has to be correct. And they are used to being in a world where everything is absolutely correct before they pull the trigger. And if they're not able to transition their mindset into a world of inexactness, which is what business ownership is, they will have a hard time with it. And so these are just conversations we have. And I don't tell them what they have to think. I just present them with that question, and then they have to determine, is this going to be an issue for me or can I do it?
If you enjoyed this short clip from the podcast, you can check out another short clip right here. Or if you want to watch the full episode of this podcast, you can watch that here. And remember, knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge that's power. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.